All right, how to change spark plugs in a Ford Focus. This is a 2010. So first things first, you press down, you unhook all four, then you take yourself a 8mm socket and you undo all these nuts, and then we're gonna pop these coils out. Once the nuts are out, just pop these coils out. I would inspect them. So you see all this gunk? It's oil. So what that means is the valve cover gasket inside is going bad, so that needs to be replaced as well. But it's always a good idea to inspect these. This one doesn't seem as bad, but it's bad. And then last one, totally dry. So you can see the difference here, day and night. This is a good valve cover gasket, bad, bad, still bad. And so I'm gonna change my spark plugs, and you can access them right in there. But it seems like the valve cover gas is also bad. So check that on your car, you may have to replace that as well. All right, next up, get yourself a 5/8 inch socket for the spark plugs. I like to take the rubber boot out. And the reason for that is the rubber boot just messes things up. Spark plugs get stuck and stuff. I have a much better way of doing it. So get all the spark plugs out, all four, boom, 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 and then I'll show you what they look like. Look at these plugs, nasty, nasty, nasty. They're just covered in oil. And actually the end of the plugs look pretty decent. It's just the plugs are covered in oil, and that's because of the valve cover gaskets. So at this point I'm gonna replace the valve cover gasket, but just for the sake of finishing the video, I'm gonna show you how to install the plugs. So I only get Motorcraft parts. I don't like to go with aftermarket things just because I don't wanna do things twice. So the valve cover gasket is going to go on. It's not going to be from Advance Auto or AutoZone. It's going to be from the Ford dealer. It's not that much more expensive. So yeah, get these plugs for the Focus. There are these SP541A. Only thing about these plugs is they don't come gapped. So you have to gap them. They don't come pre-gapped. You can use a feeler gauge set. And then the adjustment would be 0.051 inches. And you just insert it right here into the electrode and the tip of the spark plug, and you adjust it to the right gap. Or you can, a better way would be those coin spark plug adjustment tools. I can't find mine right now, otherwise I would show it on the video. But if you have one of those, you can adjust the gap, and the gap again is 0.051 inches, to set it to that, and then put them in the car. So platinum plugs, and then what I like to do is, again, just stick it in the end of the spark plug coil, and just carefully get it in the hole. Usually it doesn't fall down, but these coils, they don't have a very good hold. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. And then you just tighten them down. I'm sure there's a torque spec somewhere. I usually just hand tighten them till they're snug, about so, and then just turn my wrench a little bit till they're snug, and that's it. I don't over tighten them or anything like that. And then you're just gonna pop your coils back in. You're gonna put the 8mm bolt right through it, and you're gonna plug this back in, and that's it. Spark plug change complete. Now if your coils are also bad, grab yourself a new set of coils and pop those in there too.